Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. I'm just going to do a little introduction to some Pancake coils. Here's the basic schematic. We're not going to put the LEDs on here, just going to demonstrate the wireless transmission of electricity. So as you can see, we've got a transistor, resistor, power source. The power goes into the center tap of the Pancake coil. The other outer line goes into the collector of the transistor, and the inner line comes from the resistor. We might do a comparison between two types of Pancake coil. This is the more difficult one to make. As you can see, it's an absolute mess. But this is traditional side-by-side winding, and then this is one on top of the other without separating the speaker wire, just winding the wire around, and we'll see if there's any noticeable difference. Maybe. So I'll start off with the easier one to make, and we'll just make it, shall we? So my preferred transistor, but you can use any transistor, is the tip 31C. Easy peasy. And what do we have to do? The power goes into the center tap. So you can see this is the center tap. One wire goes into the middle, one wire goes around the outside. Power goes into the center tap. Just check my diagram. Okay. So with these, the pins are base, collector, emitter. So from the outside line, which is this one, the other outside line, not the center tap, the outside line goes into the base of the transistor. So I'll get that joined up now if I can find myself a connector. Pardon me. So just do it very simply. Grab a screwdriver, whack him on. So base to the outside line of the Pancake coil. So there we go. Through a resistor. So we through a resistor. Now the way I prefer to do it is I actually prefer to do something a bit odd. I don't just put a resistor in. I do a resistor with a capacitor. Do something crazy here. I can snap this one off. I do a resistor with a capacitor. I don't think it matters what kind of resistor you use, just as long as it's not too crazy big. Here we have some 470 ohm resistors. I grab one of them, and then I'll get myself a capacitor from somewhere. There we go. So we just get a capacitor, and I literally just wrap the resistor around the legs of the capacitor. So one end of this is going into, coming from the outside side, so we'll attach that leg there, and the other side is going into the base of the transistor. And the reason why I put the capacitor with the resistor is I think it helps resonate the coil better. You get a, what's it called, LC circuit, because you've got a loop of wire, you've got a coil, and you've got a capacitor, and it sets up the resonance better, rather than maybe you would have a variable resistor here instead, and then you could tune it yourself. I think if you put a capacitor there, it kind of just finds its own resonance. So there we go. We have got the resistor going to the base of the transistor. What's next? We've got to get the collector. Did I do that wrong? You totally did that wrong, you dafty. Oh, you joker. I just tapped it to the centre. Look at that, how crazy is that? I put it on the centre tap like an absolute nutter. Pardon me, sorry. This is coming from the inside. Yeah, it's coming from the inside line. I'm going to take a second. Good. Good. The centre tap, like I said, is the positive in. And then so the other one must be going to the collector because the emitter goes to the negative. So it really is this simple. So this is just going to go onto there. No problems here, except that's a blooming flathead connector. Be alright, good. So I'll put another one of these on here to connect to the collector. It really is this simple. Centre tap, leave that alone for now. Make sure there's space for this one to go in here. Good. So the outside, the free outside line is going to the collector, I believe it is, yeah, the collector. And there we go. So then we've just got positive in, the centre tap, and negative. So before I attach that, I'm going to get my pickup coil. I think pretty much you can use any kind of coil, any kind of pickups or any kind of pancake coil pickup, but I'll do one that matches the size. So, you know, here's his twin brother. And here what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick an LED coming out of the two free ends. I won't touch the centre tap. The centre tap, leave that alone, just the two free ends. I will put an LED on them when I find the right connectors. That'll be the one. So I'll just show you what happens. And it's just it's the same way all these I think all these wireless chargers are working. You know, I don't have one myself, but you know, you put your phone on it and your phone charges itself, doesn't it? There we go. It doesn't matter which way I put the LED in because it's AC coming out of here. I could rectify it and then I'd have to pay attention to which side I put the LED in, but here I don't need to worry about it. So I'll just, pardon me, get the LED in. My personal opinion is that there's no difference between these pancake coil setups. So whether you're using one like that, which is side by side winded, yeah, or like this, I see no difference. So let's go find ourselves a battery and hook this thing up. I'm using these old e-cigarette batteries. I've got so many of them. I literally just pick up every time I find some. Just go for a walk. Any day of the week, go for a walk and you will find some rechargeable lithium batteries. It's no problem. Just go outside and have a look and you'll find some. Not too difficult to pop it open. Be a little bit careful to shorten them out, but they are 3.7 volts at a 500 milliamp hours, this one, so does the job. Good. I'll get that connected with some connectors just for convenience sake. Good. Like I said, it's the positive into the center tap. We call it the driver coil, shall we? The positive into the center tap, bam, and the negative into the emitter of the transistor, bam, and that should be on right now. So we'll have a look when we put the LED over. There we go, and we get light. Move it away, it turns off. Move it side to side, bam. Okay, you can see the LED is lit. Nothing to it. There we go. Yeah, I've got myself a wireless charger. Bam. So now we'll remake that and just attach it to the other coil for you to see if there's any difference. You can see here, bam, bam, lit, okay? Upside down, it's on. Doesn't really make any difference which way I put it. Something made a difference there, but I think the batteries might be quite low. Good. I'll quickly detach this one from its connections. Let's try and remember where things go. And then I will bring in the other coil and we can have a look and see if there is any difference. And there shouldn't be any difference, so get rid of that one. And we'll choose this bad boy here. Should I make it look nicer, or no, we'll leave it as it is. Okay, so yeah, you see all the wires are loose on this one, so I need to create the center tap. So it's just a case of taking the inside red wire and connecting it to the outside black wire. So I just screw them two together. That's my center tap. There. No problem. That's my power in. And then again, what is it? The long one from the center is going into the resistor. But here I have a resistor capacitor combination. Just loosen that up a bit more. Get that plugged in. You hear the buzzing noise, that's the Bedini charging a battery down there, self-oscillating, powered by the solar. Good, so we've got the center one going into the resistor to the base of the transistor, and then we have the other free end going into the collector, which is this one, isn't it? Make sure there's enough space for it, give it a bit of a twist down. Put that into there. Of course you could, you know, do measurements and stuff if you were really interested in being more specific about what's going on, but fortunately I'm not. So here we go. Positive to the center tap, bam. Negative to the emitter, bam. If you want to, okay, okay, and then bring my pickup in. As you can see, I would say there's more of an effect. It seems to be working at a greater distance than the previous one. It seems to pick that up a lot sooner, and it seems to be not brighter because it's, you know, it's an LED, but it's pretty bright. So there you go. Say what you think. Let me know what you think. That is a basic introduction of the possible difference between wrapping a pancake coil the easy way, but you get more turns, or the proper way, let's say. But it's a bitch to do. But I do have a couple. I do have 1, 2, 3 of them here. I have 4. I have 3. 3.5, let's say. I've got another video about how I make these, but it basically involves some double-sided tape. Basically is all you need. Double-sided tape down, start going round with the wire however you want to do it, and then super glue over the top, wait for it to dry and peel it off the double-sided tape. Good, I hope that helped. Have a good day, see you later, bye bye.